Alright, Shemanko. I hope you guys like my little straw hat. It has a very Portuguese vibe. I love it though, it's really cool and protects me from the sun. But yeah, today I just wanted to record a little video. I kind of have to go like this so you guys can see my eyes. So it's not gonna protect me right now. But yeah, basically what I wanted to talk about is doing things alone. Because a lot of the times, we need like people around us, and because naturally we are social creatures and we like to have people around us. We like to have like things happening around us. We like that kind of social influence, because yeah, it makes us feel good. Fires up dopamine, and that's just being human. You need that in your life. You need to be social at some points, but it's also very good to be alone, because when you're alone you can really reflect on things. You can think about life, you can contemplate things, you can think of new ideas, you can think of the past, so reflection. But yeah, it's kind of a time for yourself where you really get to like see your whole life without anyone influencing your mood, your emotions, or your mindset. When you're alone, you're completely free to think whatever you want to think, and there's nothing really happening around you, so you're at peace. And I know that for a lot of people it's really uncomfortable to be alone, because they've never been alone. Most of the time they're doing something, either with people or by themselves, like being on the phone, and that's kind of not being alone, because you're still engaging with someone over the internet. So it's kind of like a distraction, and you're still getting that influence from that other person that's somewhere else in the world. But like, to truly be alone is like to go to a park, and just sit and just watch and listen to the sounds, and see the things that are happening around you. Or for example, taking a walk in the park. Just walking by yourself. Again, your phone is in your pocket. You're not touching that. You're not looking at your phone. You're just walking and really paying attention to the nature around you, to the conversations around you. And there's a dog right there. Yeah, so like really being alone, it's kind of like a scary thing for a lot of people, and for me it was too, because I actually spent a lot of fucking time alone last year, because I had many changes that happened in my life, and I had to relocate and live with my grandma, and I really spent a few months just being by myself, and I had to really get comfortable with just like being alone, not being engaged socially. And that kind of gave me a sort of comfort, because now I can go to the park, I can grab a book, I can grab some grapes, and there you go. And yeah, I can just chill here and be alone, and I can feel comfortable being alone. I can feel really comfortable, because I don't feel like, I guess, that judgment of like, oh, you always need someone to be around is not there anymore, because again, I spent so much time alone that to me it just doesn't matter anymore, because I feel really comfortable with who I am, and with the things that I'm doing in my life. So I have a certain comfort about being by myself. And the thing is, for me, like, yeah, I like spending time by myself. It's actually better than being with other people for some reason, because when you're with other people, you really have to like kind of adjust yourself to their energy, because everyone has a different energy, I feel, and it takes a lot of effort, for some people who are sensitive, and I think I'm really sensitive to how other people feel, and it could be like an energetical thing, or it could be just like a psychological thing, where I'm seeing like the reactions on their face. For me, like, I have to kind of adjust to that a little bit, and I can't really be myself all the time, because I want to make them feel a little bit comfortable. and some of the things that I do, make people feel uncomfortable. So yeah, like in a lot of social situations, it's very hard for me, to not very hard, but I enjoy being alone more, because again, I don't have to worry about any of that shit. I can just like do whatever I want. I can chill out, I can, I don't know, walk around, I can do any activity I want, do any type of behavior I want without like someone's influence on me, because sometimes someone doesn't want you to, for example, like let's say yeah, for example, if I'm walking around the city, and I see a cool thrift store, like I have to ask the permission of the other person, like, hey, let's go to the thrift store. And maybe the other person's like, I don't really like thrift stores, so what can you do there, and that there's kind of like a resistance when that happens, and you can't really be completely free when you're with another person, because they have their own thoughts, you have your own thoughts, they have their own behaviors, you have your own behaviors. When I'm walking around, I can listen to music, I can dance, I can talk to myself, or record myself on my phone if I want to. I can go up to any person I want, without anyone telling me, no, you shouldn't be doing that. I can laugh if I want. And yeah, that's the beauty of being alone. But some of the things, that you could do alone is go to a park, read a book, just chill out, appreciate the nature around you. Maybe go sit by a river, that's a nice thing to do. Go walk around the park, take a little walk, take a little hike, walk around your city, explore like some new stores or some new cafes. This is something that I like doing. Go to a bookstore, I don't know, go to some like touristy spots, that you've never seen before. Maybe that's interesting to you, but you kind of have to find your own thing, like the thing that you like doing alone. Play an instrument if you want, that's something that I like doing. Cook. So these are all like little things that you can just do by yourself, that are enjoyable. For me, these things are really enjoyable, and I like doing them a lot. And yeah, they just give me a sort of like, they give my life a sort of like vitality, because yes, I could be spending time at home, just like behind my laptop, not doing anything, or I could be playing video games. Maybe video games is something that you like doing, but I don't like doing that, but I'd rather be outside walking around, kind of exploring, or maybe being in a park for a little bit. I don't usually go to and sit at a park. I'm usually just walking around or doing little hikes. I like doing that, but sometimes I like to sit down and just kind of relax, read a book. So yeah, those are kind of the things that I wanted to talk about. And yeah, don't be like afraid to do it. It's a lot of people, I mean, most of us, or a lot of people, there's a lot of people that are lonely in the world. A lot of people don't really have friends, and I don't know, maybe for them there's this feeling of like, oh fuck, like I need to make friends, because if I don't have friends, like I'm not gonna be accepted in society, or I'm not gonna get anywhere in society. But that's not necessarily true. You can be alone and still really enjoy your life. Obviously, yes, I think that you should have friends and you should have people to go out with and do stuff with, but at the same time there should be a balance where you're spending like some time by yourself and you're getting comfortable with yourself, and then you're spending some time being social and being comfortable in social situations and around people, and you're having different conversations. So it's a balance. But this video was just to kind of show you that it's okay to go to a park, sit, read a book, walk around by yourself, do things by yourself, because I feel like maybe nowadays we're so distracted with all these things that we're constantly doing things, and we're not really sitting with ourselves. We're not really paying attention to like this awareness that we have. So it's good, it's really actually good to just be alone and be kind of in a silence or in a peace for a little bit, because it really helps you reset your mind and feel comfortable with yourself and feel better about yourself. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Just wanted to make a little video, and I know that like me talking into a camera is kind of like being social, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show this moment. So that's it. I'm gonna go read now. Shimanko.